Welcome back to Pete the Surfaroo. I'm here at the Beachfront Bichino with John, the manager. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good. Good times, mate.
Now, just passing through from down south, I'm heading up north there. It's a big drive, but it is so nice out here. I've just popped off and this is the place where I'm staying tonight. Now tell us, you've got quite a lot of accommodation here.
Yeah, we have. So we've got 50 hotel rooms here.
Wow, that is amazing.
Yeah, and in a town of 800 people.
That's great.
So a good stop-off point on the way through.
But in season, this place is jam-packed.
Yeah, so through the season we basically had 100% occupancy all the way through November till the end of February.
Now the surf is pretty good here. You've got so many different spots to go surfing. So for all those surfer dudes out there, this is the place to hit. Where do you recommend?
Most of the guys say that Seymour is the top spot, and there's a couple of other little spots down the road, a little place called Peggy's Beach, which is a bit of a hidden spot, and you'll have to find a local to take you out there.
Way to go. You got to sort of mingle and meet the people, and that's the only way to find it out. Now, I actually went for an early morning swim this morning, around about 5-6 o'clock this morning. I went for a big jog first down here, and then I ran into some people down there going for an early morning swim. So I joined them. Water was around about 12 degrees, out it was 6 degrees. You get some vision shortly of this. It was an amazing swim. We've just gone for an icy cold swim in the middle of winter here in Tasmania. What's your names, guys?
Dillis, Jean,
Peter,
Ellie, Pam, Ellie.
Now guys, the name of this town is again? Bichino. It sounds very French. Now guys, we've just gone for a big swim. How far do we normally swim?
About 1 kilometre.
About 1k out to sea. As you can see us now, we're just swimming out to the rocks out there, past that red boat, across the bay and back in. You got to be tough, rough. Now, some of the ages of these guys. So how old are you and you're swimming, man? It's great.
68.
68.
73.
All right. How old are you, Muscles?
44.
44. She doesn't look it. She looks like she's about 18.
She does.
And
76 and I'm
all right. And
35.
35. Now, where are you two guys from originally?
I'm actually from Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Indonesia.
Indonesia. We've got multicultural. My parents are from Austria as well. Any other?
I'm English.
English.
Little Dutch girl.
Dutch girl. Well, we're all multi here.
Aussie, Aussie,
Aussie, Aussie! Guys, you've got to come to Tasmania, come and swim. Icy cold water. It's so clear out there. It's refreshing. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning here at the moment. Going off, everyone's sleeping while we're out doing our sport. Mean, lean, us guys doing it all the way. Pete the Surfaroo, yeah!
Paradise!
Love it. Guys, I'm here with Steve. Now you're the safety guy. You got the GoPro, you got the dog. You're paddling out, mate. How does it feel doing this here on a cold winter's day here in Tassie?
I absolutely love it. Yeah, good way to start the day.
Now you paddle out with the guys. They go out quite a fair distance.
They do a couple of kilometres normally, you know.
Everyone's still sleeping out there. They do this every morning?
Every morning.
Wow.
Very rare they've ever missed one. Yeah.
See guys, you've got to get up early in the morning. This is when it's all happening. Early in the morning, you've got to do your sport, get home, have your breakfast, and then you feel fit and healthy for the rest of the day. Tell us a bit about your little fella here.
Oh, she's just over 4 years old. She's been coming out with me on the kayak every morning since she's been 9 weeks old.
Ooh.
Once she becomes
She's a
your
feisty
friend,
girl, eh?
once she becomes your friend, she's your best friend. But to a stranger, she's very protective of me.
Cool. Now Steve's provided some really good footage for us too, drone stuff. He's right into the media side, so check it all out, guys. Hey guys, welcome back to Pete the Surfaroo. Warbs Bay behind me. The red bow is the Warb Bay boat. And of course, I'm standing here on Cod Rock. Now we've got some footage of Cod Rock on a rough day. Check it out. I'm so high up here at the moment, as you can see, quite up, big rock here, and there's quite a lot of rocks here too, and we've got spray actually going up about 10 to 20 meters up high. That's amazing on these rough days. That way down there, you can check out Diamond Island. It is so picturesque here. Bicheno, you've got to come and see it. Here in Tasmania, I'm heading up north. So much footage, I just can't film it all. Guys, stick with me. We're going to go check out the blowhole before I take off from Bicheno. But don't forget, Cod Rock, this is the place to be. Diamond Island up there, Pete the Surfaroo, here at Bicheno. Let's check out the blowhole, guys. See you soon. Yeah. Woo! Here I am. Nice and cold and cool, but it's a fantastic day for a change. Blue skies. I'm at the Bicheno blowhole. Check it out. It's coming up behind me. All right, this is what we're looking for. Yeah! What a sight. You can see it from up there in the drone land. It is going off, guys. Check it all out. Waiting for this big one to, whoa, look at that, coming through. Now this is only on a small swell. Now you imagine what it's like if it's a big swell out there. It'd be pumping up at least 50 meters up in the air. I've heard it's gone way, way, way longer than that. This is Bicheno, the blowhole. You must check it out. What a destination to come down here. So many things to see. Pete the Surfaroo. I'm out of here. I'm up north, so stick with me for some more great footage here in Pete the Surfaroo Tasmanian Tour. Yeah. I'm here for Bicheno.
Yep.
Is that the name of the place?
Bicheno,
yes, I've said it properly. Guys, I'm working my way up the coast, then inland to the snow, and of course Cradle Mountains, and then right across, and then back to Hobart, and then back to Oz, and then who knows where off to next, guys. Stick with me. It's going to be a huge one. Tasmania all the way. Pete the Surfaroo, Steve the dog.
Smooch.
See you guys. Bye. Yeah. Now also, you're on the front doorstep. As you can see, guys, the water's just across the road. Now you get minke whales, humpback whales coming right in here.
Absolutely. So that's Warbs Bay that you're looking at out there. And yeah, this time of the year you get all the whales heading up in pods.
Wow, that is amazing. At your front doorstep. Now you've got food here as well, you've got a bottle shop here. Like, you don't really need to leave this place if you're here for the surf and whatever. You can walk, there's a walkway straight into town. Town's about what, 2-3 minutes away?
If that. Yeah. And later on this year through summer, we're actually thinking of doing hiring out the bikes, and we've got a couple of staff here that are pretty good surfers, so we're even looking at hiring out some boards and allow the staff to take you to the spots that you guys want to head out to.
Yeah, that's it. Well guys, it's all here in a package, so don't forget the name. It's called Beachfront Bishamo, and of course this is the place that I stayed at. I'm up north. John, it's a pleasure talking to you.
Thanks, Pete.
Keep in track with us guys. See you soon. Yeah. Guys, and welcome back to Pete the Surfaroo. I'm here at the Kelrain Holiday Units with Mr. Bruce. How are you, mate?
Good morning, Pete. How are you?
Really good. Look at this sun, blue skies. I'm out of all that rain that I've just been in down Port Arthur. Got over the ranges there, and look at this. Now you guys have had hardly any rain.
Very little rain, Peter. I could say that this is what they call the Gold Coast of Tasmania.
That sounds good.
This complex comprises 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, fully self-contained units.
Yep.
Every unit or cottage has its own laundry, and we've found over the time they've been very, very popular. Home away from home.
Well, it looks like a village because you've got all these buildings, they're just like houses.
They are. They're all very good size. Fully self-contained, as I say. Everyone that has stayed here, we've got a lot of good positive reviews from it.
Now you're not too far away from town. I went for my early morning jog. I mean, it goes faster for me. But just how much is it walk-wise?
Walk-wise, you probably walk back into the township itself in about 15 to 20 minutes.
Yep.
We're located at approximately 25 minutes from the magnificent Bay of Fires, Bennelong Bay.
Yep.
By way of car. The location here tends to sort of be a base for people wanting to explore the eastern part of Tasmania.
Now tell me just a brief history of St Helens.
Well, St Helens was discovered, I believe, in about the 1840s, 1850s.
Wow.
And back in the early days there was a lot of logging and mining took place here, but over time the choice of both the beaches and the forests out to towards Pinegana, which is to our west, that's only about 25-30 minutes away, has lovely waterfalls there, St Columba's Falls, and a really nice cheese factory at Pinegana.
Wow. All this just so close, and you're just down the road from the beach. Now also, as an added bonus for you guys out there, if you like alpacas, we have got some right here on the property. We have.
We've got 4 alpacas, Fonzie, Pinto, Alice and Snowball, and people love to, we invite people to walk around in the paddock and give them a bit of a pat and something to eat, and they love the interaction with humans as well, so it's a little bit of an extra.
It's great to see a bit of animals here too. You've also got an aviary here too with some birds.
Yes, bird aviary. We're just looking to increase that by over the next 3 or 4 months, ready for Christmas, and the kids love to sort of feed the birds as well.
Well, mate, it's been a pleasure talking to you. I've just dropped in here for one night. I'm on my way, Bay of Fires, that's it, to Bennelong Beach.
Bennelong Beach, yes.
Yes, check out those red rocks.
Yes.
And then I'm off inland to Launceston, and then of course up to the mountains for some snow, and then right down to Strawn.
That'll be exciting for you.
Yeah.
Tasmania is very, very diverse. The eastern coast side of Tasmania is so different to the west. We have the beaches and the scenery with the rocks and so on. And the west coast has the rugged mountains and all the mining towns there as well. So I'm sure you'll enjoy your holiday in Tasmania.
Well, Bruce, it's bye from me. Bye from Pete the Surfaroo. Bye from Bruce. Next time you're popping into St Helens, don't forget to pop in here. The name of the place again?
Calrain Holiday Units.
Don't forget it, guys. See you soon. Yeah. Hey guys, welcome to Pete the Surfaroo. I've made it to the Bay of Fires. Look at this, desert beaches here in Tasmania. You can actually be by yourself and there's nobody around. Now this is called Gardeners, just on my way to Binalong. Now let me tell you a bit about Bay of Fires. Why do they call it Bay of Fires? I was told when the early settlers or the big ships came in from overseas, they saw these fires on the beaches. And they were actually Aborigines having their fires on the beaches, and as they were out on the ships, on the big sailing ships, they saw all these fires everywhere. So the captain said, let's call it the Bay of Fires. So that's what it is. This is what it's all about. You've got to come to Tasmania. It was raining down Port Arthur, horribly cold. Here I am. It's pretty cool, but I'm loving it. Check out the waves. They're only about half a metre. Westerly wind. They're all piping along, crystal clear water. What a place to be. You can grab your board, go out for paddle. It's all happening, be by yourself. Man, you've got to travel, experience the ultimate, get outdoors, get away from those computers and see the world. Tasmania, the people are friendly. Look at these beaches, amazing stuff. You can be by yourself. We've got dolphins out there, whales coming through as well. Nature at its best. Pete the Surfer here at Gardeners. We're off to Binalong to check out the Bay of Fires, all those red rocks. Stick with me, guys. Lots more to come. Pete the Surfaroo. Yeah. Hey. What a climb up here this is. Check out this rock just hanging here. We're at Gardeners, just been down the beach here, but I thought I'd show you this one here. I've done the climb for you. Bit of a mission to get up here, but it was worthwhile. Good view here. What a boulder of a time we're having here. The boulder up top is nearly as big as my guns. Pete the Surfaroo, it's all happening here. Tasmanian Tour, Pete the Surfaroo, yeah. Here I am. The Bay of Fires. Red rocks, everything you've wanted to see. We've gone right up the top. Wir sind jetzt da, Leute. Bay of Fires, das rote Steine. Kannst du euch sehen? So schön ist Tasmania. So viele Sachen dort zu sehen. Schau das Wasser an, ganz kristallklares Wasser. Wir haben Whales, Dolphins, Penguins haben wir da. So viele Sachen kannst du da sehen. Und niemand da, ganz allein. All by ourselves here, guys. We've got the penguins, we've got the dolphins, whales just coming in close by. What an amazing place to be, guys. You've got to come and see this place. This is as far as I go from the Bay of Fires. I'm going to head inland. We're off to Launceston, to the snow, and then the other side of Tasmania. Guys, stick with me. It's a huge one here. Peter Surfaroo World Tour here in Tasmania. Wir sind jetzt da, Leute. Peter Surfaroo World Tour. Und jetzt gehe ich ganz rund um Tasmania und zeige euch, wie man touren muss und sehen Sachen. Good luck. See you soon, guys. Peter Surfaroo. Yeah. Hey guys, and welcome back to Peter Surfaroo. We're here at the pub in the Paddock with Scott. How are you, mate?
Thank you, I'm great. Thank you. Yourself?
Not too bad. Tell us about this pub. It's very well known around Tasmania, around Australia, overseas, everywhere. And it's got so many ornaments here, so many visitors here. Now tell us about the pub before we talk about the pigs.
Right. The pub has been here built in the 1880s.
Yeah.
First licence in 1901.
Wow.
Been a continual licence since 1901.
Yeah.
So it's told a lot of stories.
Now you're all the way from New Zealand.
I'm a Kiwi. Been here since 2000.
It still hasn't lost that accent.
Don't want to lose it. Apart from saying not what people
Now, as we wander out of the pub, over the other side here, we've got some pigs. Now, they're not just only pigs, they actually do something.
beer drinking pigs.
Beer drinking pigs.
Very, very, very watered down beer drinking pigs.
Okay.
All done through the RSPCA, so as you imagine, it does get a lot of attention, but
Yeah.
that's very healthy pigs.
Cool. Now, how much do they drink a day?
Some very limited, at most about a dozen beers per day, but when I say a dozen beers, there's about that much beer and the rest is water. So
Yes, okay,
it's
sounds good.
very, very watered down.
Now, these pigs are like real celebs, so they're not
are.
going to be cooked up later
They're
on.
not going to be cooked up. They are pets. They live a life to usually about 12, 13. They get arthritis pretty bad, pigs
Oh,
do,
really?
because they're not that athletic like yourself.
Okay.
They don't like doing too much exercise, so we tend about 10 or 12, that's about their
Wow.
lifespan, but they're pets. They're actually very clever.
Cool.
But clever than dogs in some ways.
Wow. Pigs that drink beer. Check you soon, guys.
Pastel red to burgundy, spinifex to gold. Just come out of the Mulga where the plains forever roll. And Albert Namanjira has painted all the scenes, and the showers change the luster of the land. And it's raining on the rock in a beautiful country, and I'm proud to travel this big land.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Peter Surfaroo. As you can see, it's really cold here already. I've just left the Bay of Fires. It's late in the afternoon. I'm just on my way to Launceston. Just popped in here to the St. Columbia waterfalls. It's quite a walk to get down here. A couple of k's to get down to the bottom, rainforest and all, but it's worthwhile. When you see this coming out, look at the size of it. Check it out behind me. It is going off. What a place to be. White down, and it's just been raining, so there's a lot of water coming down here now too, guys. You've got to get outside. Locations all over Australia, Tasmania, and Tasmania's got so many wonderful places, a lot of historic stuff. Check this out. This is the biggest waterfall I've seen so far, and of course I'm off to Launceston next. Peter Surfaroo World Tour. Check it out, guys. Don't go away. More coming your way. Yeah. Das nicht vergesst, Leute. Viele Sachen von Peter Surfaroo kommt jetzt noch dein Weg. Schau mal an, wie das schön ausschaut. Wunderbar, wunderbar. Und das kannst du alles sehen, wenn du nach Tasmania kommst. Der Wasserfall hier, St. Columbia Waterfalls. Und dann gehe ich jetzt nach Launceston, rund um Tasmania. Und dann nach Neuseeland. Und dann next komme ich nach Europa. Und dann werden wir reden in Österreich und Deutsch. Und alles so, das wir anschauen. Peter Surfaroo, YouTube, schaust das an, weil ich bin. Seht ihr bald in Launceston in Tasmania. Und ich komme bald rüber zu euch. Ja, see you in Tasmania, Launceston, Peter Surfaroo. Loving this footage, yeah. Welcome back to Peter's Surfaroo. I've just stopped off. It has fallen night. The roads are really windy, and of course lots of roos and lots of wild animals on the road, so this is the safest thing to do. I've just pulled up at the Wilbur Hotel in the middle of nowhere. This is the little town, Wilbur Hotel, and I've met some nice locals. Nice beer, and of course I've met Richard. Richard, how are you, mate?
Fine, how are you?
Good. Richard knows this place like the back of his hand. Richard, tell us a bit about the history of this pub, and of course let's take it back in time to the mining tin era.
Well, the pub burnt down, it was down the road further, and they rebuilt this in the turn of the century. At that time there was about 1,000 Chinese living up the road. My gran lived here, her husband had the biggest mine here. The Marmon Chings, who were the Chinese community, head of the Chinese community, he was a Mandarin. He used to bank all the money for the Chinese and take it down to the next town, Derby, and he could speak English and did all their business for them.
And a lot of the Chinese actually lived up the hill here, so they had their cabins and houses up here. There's not much of it left now, there's only one house left.
Yes.
We can still see that, guys, if you're cruising through. Tin, what were they sort of making?
Tins was starting for food. And
a big celeb come out of here too.
Yeah.
She was born Estelle Merlot-Oberon. Her grandfather actually owned a few of the mines here.
Her grandfather had a mine here, and one of his daughters got into trouble with the proprietor of the hotel in St Helens on the coast, and they had a baby, and the St Helens proprietor's brother came out from India. He was a policeman in the English Raj in India. Took her back to India when she was about 3.
Yeah.
And had her educated and got her a nanny. So most people think she was from India, but she actually was from here.
And she starred with one of the biggest stars out there, Sir Laurence Olivier. Amazing stuff. And she's come from here.
Yes.
And she's, did you say half or three-quarter
she's
Chinese?
quarter Chinese.
Quarter Chinese?
Her mother was half Chinese.
Wow. And she's a very good-looking lady.
Yeah. And her mother was too. They had a photo of her in the hotel, and some lady who bought the hotel was half Indonesian or something, and she didn't like everyone asking her about if she was if she was Chinese.
Yeah.
She destroyed a lot of photos.
Oh no! You ended up travelling over to Africa to broaden your horizons. Did some paintings in Africa as well.
That's right.
You've been doing a lot of paintings here.
Yes, I was fairly well known in Sydney. I did a lot of portraits in Sydney.
Okay.
For instance, I did 5 a politician who had a bad heart. House vibrates and they all go crooked.
Oh wow! So there's a ghost here, eh?
No, I think it's the trucks going up the hill. I used to do a lot of society portraits. So I met a girl from England who was married to a leading stockbroker, and we had exhibitions at my studio, about 4 exhibitions.
Yeah.
And she got one of her friends was granddaughter of one of the Fairfaxes, and she used to do the savouries. The old school burnt down, and so they built this one.
And how old is the house?
1885. Hide, who was a very good friend of mine, I stayed with him in Japan several times and met him years ago. His yacht's been lost outside Yemen, and they think pirates have got him.
So this is your niece, yeah?
And that's my first night in Africa. That's a painting of my father I did when I was about 15 or 16. There's one of Hide who, his yacht was lost and they think pirates got it. He's very wealthy Japanese. I rang up the British Embassy, because there's no Australian embassy, to ask where to stay. And they said, I'll come to this cocktail party where the ambassador and his wife were leaving. And I got there, and I'd just come from Devon in England, and she was from Devon. So she introduced me to everybody. I was only going to stay one night, and I stayed about 3 months.
So that's the Chinese altar.
Yeah. One of the king's sons was there, and he asked me to stay in the old capital called Kumasi, which is up north further, which the British took probably 16 years to capture because they were so strong. It's an early painting I did at art school. We were doing colour theory,
And you got China up here as well.
Yeah. One of her ancestors settled America with Walter Raleigh.
So this is your great-grandmother?
B. Reynolds up there in the photo. The Japanese coming to Australia about 15 years ago. She had on ABC. It was about 4 nights. And she directed and produced it. Because the producer actually was sick, so she did it all.
I think that was a great chat we had, mate. It's good to run into someone that knows the real history of a town like this. There's lots of history here. If you're passing through, make sure you pop in. If you blink, you'll miss it, but it's there and it stands out. Great place to visit, great people, friendly. We've got the hot fire here. And also, I forgot to tell you guys, room number 6 actually has a ghost.
There's a ghost at my place too.
Wow. And that the story is there was a husband and wife here that I think managed this place and something happened, but she is actually a friendly ghost. So if you keep your eyes out, guys, we're going to wander down to room 6 and we might even see this ghost. But don't let it scare you away because she is a friendly ghost. So don't forget, come and pop in and see her, say hello, and of course all these friendly locals here. Pete the Surfaroo, Richard, guys, I'm continuing on to Launceston. Catch up with me on the way. Cool, yeah.